nobody. Toshio Killstreak! Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies. Welcome to the Super Hellcat. I have not remembered to reapply my Super Burgercat camo to this, so enjoy its standard configuration while you can. I have a glorious custom camouflage coming in the works. So, I've shown you some beefy boy kill streaks, but someone, Gordy's, invited me to play my 6.3 American lineup, which is full of golden vehicles, which is something I greatly enjoy. Starting off with the Super Hellcat. Now, we're going to do a lot of things with this vehicle that you can do with the regular Hellcat. In fact, the lighter version of this. Could you please point where I'm actually looking, camera? Have you had that bug before? Where you try to go into gunner view and the gun starts slewing aggressively off to the side because it's not, for some reason, syncing up with where you're actually looking. Anyway, we get the quick cap on the central zone here, and I hope you were paying attention to the path we took, because that is a very effective way to end up first on point. This is a map that I'm very familiar with, and this is a way of playing the map that I prefer, because you set yourself up centrally in some good cover with access to firing angles on most of the enemy team and the quick ability to duck back into hard cover. So this central capstone is quite good, giving you an ability, as we see our first puff there from an enemy cannon, to push up, and we can even crest this rise here with hard cover between us and hello there. So glad that tank trap ate your round. Can we get a shot on you, Panther? Just a tiny bit too low to take down that foe, and whoever's sniping at us from range is still opening fire. Took their shot, so we take ours. A beautiful pen through the IS-1. Now in the regular Hellcat, that might have bounced. So there are some advantages to having the big cannon on this cat. Now, did this T-34-85 CS before we crested that ridge? I don't think so. And again, that shows the advantage of Anakin, the high ground. 2 kills already, both of them one shots, as you do with this American 90mm cannon. The Super Hellcat, definitely a fun vehicle. If you're looking to pick up a 6.3 premium at rank 4 in the American tech tree, the Super Hellcat is the meta choice. The T-28, which I also own, is very powerful, but with limited utility. There are certain battles, because of its limited mobility, where it's not going to be good for anything. Can we get the shot on this Tiger? You know what? Let's try for the cupola. Maybe he'll push out, not likely. And we get a beautiful cupola shot, finishing off that Tiger for our 3rd kill. So we've already gotten a good start here. I can feel free to play aggressively, and indeed I shall. Pushing forward, seeing a Tiger 2P on the other side of that building there. Not sure if he's seen me, so I'll take my shot at his side armor, and he has just a bit too much angle for us to punch through after impacting his track. Now, does he know which side of the house we're going on here? I'm not sure if he can see us. Oh, he takes his shot and we take ours. Unfortunately, we just clipped the side of his mantlet there, which is going to deny us the turret shot, and that puts us in a sticky situation with artillery fire, I think, coming down around. And the Tiger II very aware of us. Some clutch bombs from an ally free us from that sticky predicament and open us up to some flanking action. We're going to pull the old reach around on the enemy team here and pay attention to what our 10 degrees of gun depression can earn us here. Now, over toward our front, on the other side of that mound of dirt, is a common camping spot for the enemy team, and we can peek just enough here to see what they're up to, see where we are. This is a really good spot to get into, because anybody trying to come around that corner, we can fire on, and we have view of the enemy's spawn and their avenues of advance, and they just don't think to look for us here. We're a bit higher than they expect us to be. Take out the man at the back and dip down. Did anybody see us? Did anyone notice? Was anybody out there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Can you stand up? Alright. An enemy there on the other side of the berm. No line of sight, but the commander's view through the binoculars there shows that we do have a line of fire. And now, seeing that there's another enemy on that side, we crest the rise and take our shot, and these tank traps prevent us from moving forward. Up until this point, you could say we were a master of map design. Picking up our 6th kill, going for a 7th here, and it sounds like the babies need me, so I'll be back in just a second. Right then, babies sorted, and Panzer IV absorbs my shot, and I do get taken down. But with a quick 6 kills, that is a nice, fast start to my day. So that was my first match of today, after doing some work on some videos. And I must say, it's rather pleasing to have this kind of luck, and luck it certainly was. But I like to feel that I demonstrated some good knowledge of this map. I showed off some handy positions to get into, especially if you have a mobile, low-profile vehicle like the Hellcat, even the Super Hellcat. Do a little bit of celebrating in the chat there as we fly out in our F7F3. This is the old Event Premium that I got my hands on thanks to the marketplace and my insane decision to sell the Merkava and buy this rare gem instead. This is a vehicle that performs quite well in air RB and not so well in tank RB because of the way it flies. It's very good at producing energy, and yet it's something of a lumbering beast. Pew, pew, double launch there on the Jagdpanzer, taking him down for my team. He was in a good position to cause trouble for my fellas. Now with 7 ground kills, the ground fairly well secured, looking to start some strafing runs, and I hear an enemy fighter in the area, so I need to be cautious. I'm going to put myself into a climb to try and regain some energy and look at my options. Pulling around here to try and target some AA, and from out of nowhere, an enemy yak. Dakas us good as you do. That's basically the end of this match, but it was a lot of fun. I didn't have any problems in the Spitfire taking down that yak, and that pretty much sums up my experience. So overall, it was a nice, quick, rewarding match. Solid support from my teammates, although I was the tip of the spear. And we ended up pulling off a quick and powerful victory, as you do in American 6-3. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one, and hope you learned a few things about good positions on this map. And I especially wish you the best of luck in your grinding for Operation Heat. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.